India is waking up to a revolution. A tiny chip today, a global powerhouse tomorrow. Welcome to the Semicon India 2025, where technology meets ambition and leadership meets opportunity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the three-day mega conference at Yashobhoomi, New Delhi, with over 20,000 attendees, 2,500 delegates from 48 countries, and CEOs from across the globe ready to shape the next frontier of innovation. But let's take a moment here, because this story is not just about chips. It is about decades of missed chances. In 1987, India was only 2 years behind the latest chip technology. Yet, bureaucracy and squandered opportunities pushed us 12 generations behind. In 1960s, the Fairchild Semiconductor wanted to build a fab in India, but red tape drove them to Malaysia. In the 1980s, initiatives like the Medchem Silicon and the Semiconductor Complex Limited showed promise too. But without consistent support, infrastructure failures and disasters like the 1989 fire left India sidelined. Even in 2005, a major multinational had to leave India for China after import duties and regulatory delays crippled its operations. And India's semiconductor journey began in earnest when the world was producing 12th generation 2 nanometer chips. That is how far we had fallen. But then came the decisive leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. And the India Semiconductor Mission, or the ISM, was launched in December of 2021 with an outlay of 76,000 crores. The nation's lost decades were being rewritten as a story of strength, resolve, and resurgence. And the Made in India chips are already rolling off pilot production lines. And the Deep Tech Alliance, backed by $1 billion, is fueling innovation across semiconductors, artificial intelligence, clean energy, quantum technologies, biotech, and space. Semicon India 2025 is not just a conference, it is a declaration. 12 strategic memorandums of understanding, international partnerships, and billions of dollars in investment are now flowing into India. Over 40 to 50 countries and top global tech players are joining hands to co-develop, innovate, and to share expertise. India's design-linked incentive scheme ensures investments are translated into production, skills, and startup growth. PM Modi's message to the world is that India is a trusted, capable, and global partner. So remember this: semiconductors power every device you touch, from smartphones, computers, artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, defense systems, even space missions. Without these chips, modern life comes to a standstill. And only a handful of countries, namely the United States, Taiwan, South Korea, Japan, and EU, truly dominate this sector. And though India may have entered late, but now we are charging forward. But this is more than just tech. It is about economy, strategy, and national pride. India's GDP is currently growing at 7.8%, outperforming every global forecast. Our youth, startups, and innovators are at the heart of this revolution. Each chip designed and manufactured domestically strengthens industries, boosts exports, and positions India as a trusted player in global supply chains. And although the vision is audacious, by 2045, India could capture 20 to 25% of the global semiconductor market. Indian chips powering artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, clean energy, space exploration, and quantum computing, while India as a global hub for semiconductor innovation, manufacturing, and exports. So, from lost decades to $1 trillion ambitious story is now being rewritten. And as Semicon India 2025 unfolds, remember this: India is not just entering the global tech race, we are aiming to lead it. With Made in India chips, global partnerships, and a bold vision, the future of semiconductors is Indian, and unstoppable. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.